Well, somehow we drove over a bolt. We're getting concerned because we haven't made it out of Ontario yet, and now we have a bolt in our tire, and we're gonna have to swap out our tire for the spare. It's a full-size spare, but that means we are missing a tire. So, you know, now we won't have a replacement if we get another flat, and we got a long way to go. So that's pretty concerning.
What do you want me to get for you?
Nothing. I just... It's not a winter tire though, right?
We just took Wesley out so that he could have a break from his car seat.
So we got the tire out, we got to detach the trailer and jack up the truck. And just pull the car forward a bit.
Yeah, you might want to just do that.
Yeah. There's a pin on this.
Okay.
Like pull it forward like 2 inches.
Oh, you want me to pull it forward?
Yeah, well you have the keys, right?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, so
take
jump
that
in.
tire off of it?
Forward like 3 inches. Keep going. Okay, that's good.
Here.
I'll just do it on the axle.
It doesn't even say, but it says we're to get the tire, and then it says to take it off or loosen it. Loosen it first. That's why.
Oh, that's smart.
Yeah. So loosen the.
Oh, where's
first.
this? Where's that?
Position the jack at the jack points front, rear, under the rear axle housing.
Okay.
But loosen them off first.
Okay,
right?
yeah, that's a good idea. Just did a quick double check with the manual to see if there's any recommended place to throw a jack, but it's basically for the rear tire under the axle, so no sweat. I'm just loosening it, so because we have kind of some snowy ground here that might be a little unstable. So I don't want the jack to slip after I get it up.
Do you want your Canada Goose jacket?
No. Oh, well, we're getting a lot of wonderful content here for everyone. Jack it up under the axle. Okay. But do you have a piece of wood?
Looks cold under there.
It's not the ideal way to spend an afternoon. I was supposed to be resting. It's my sleep period. Boom, dude. Look. Oh my goodness.
Wow.
No denying that.
That's a hole and a half.
It's a miracle we're filming any of this, you know?
I know.
This just makes it way more enraging to film this stuff, eh?
I know.
That jack's pretty solid. We did it! This is the special key for Toyotas. So if you don't have that, you're not getting the tire off. So I'm gonna pop that in the glove box. I'm just gonna pop this tire back under where the spare goes. Let's go face down.
Do you remember what the other one was? I think it was face down.
I think it's like this, yeah. Yeah, I can see the mechanical piece that feeds it back.
Do you want me to start screwing it in?
Yeah, sure.
Just to tighten it?
Yeah, give her a tight one. Maybe you could film the
Righty tighty. Does it matter that it's lifting one side up and not the other? Yeah, it's going.
Right.
Okay, we did it. You did it. I would say we did it, but I helped not at all.
You were there. You helped, honey.
I was there for moral support. Let's see what Wesley's up to. Chillin'. What are you doing, buddy? We're gonna get going soon. Can I start the car?
Yeah.
I just want it to start warming up.
Here?
Straight back.
Yeah. Smidge more. Okay. While we were changing the tire, Wesley was taking a little bit of a nap. Hey, bud. What are you doing? What are you doing? Hey, what are you doing? You awake now? Hi. Get over here. Get over here. Daddy wants to snuggle you. Daddy wants to snuggle you. Snuggle you. Snuggle you. Daddy wants to snuggle you. Snuggle Wesley. Oops. What a show. Anyways, it's like anything, you know, you just got to do it. And at first it's like really enraging, but then you get into it and you're like, oh, whatever, that wasn't so bad. But putting us behind schedule though, for sure. Back on the road.
We left Terrace Bay this morning at a reasonable hour. It was about 7 o'clock in the morning. Our goal today was to try to make up for the 200 kilometers we fell behind on yesterday. So that would mean trying to get in 1,300 kilometers today, which would take us from Terrace Bay to approximately Yorkton, Saskatchewan, which would mean we'd be driving straight through Manitoba. But the problem is that it is now 3 o'clock p.m. And we are about 10 and a half hours from Yorkton, just because of all the setbacks with the flat tire. So we'll see. We may have to just drive until we can't drive any longer. Hold up,
Yeah.
monster.
Yeah. You have to dip into those Red Bulls that we bought safely in our hometown while social distancing and wearing a mask.
That was one of the necessities, though, because obviously we know we have a long drive and sometimes you get a little sleepy, so you need a little pick-me-up. That's all.
Red Lake has a Super 8. How far is it to Winter Bay? Gigantic walleye here, and it's like 12 pounders. We're out of Ontario. Man, it takes a long time to get out of Ontario. It is a big province. did.
All right. What am I doing?
What time is it?
$6:30.
5:30 Central Time. Or is it actually 6:30?
I think it's 6:30. I think our watches update.
I have 7:30, so mine doesn't update.
Well, you just haven't synced it with your phone yet.
It's my Garmin Instinct Solar. It's actually 6:30 a.m. though, not 7:30. We have changed into a different time zone. Deep in the prairies right now. We're in Manitoba. We wanted to make it through Manitoba, but we couldn't, so we tried to pull over at what was like a campground that was obviously closed for the season. So we found just basically like, I don't know, a freaking open like lot, and basically just pulled in. There's like a storage unit here and just fields all around. We're by some small town, or outside some small town, and we're just going to basically boil some water. We're gonna eat, what are we gonna eat for breakfast, huh?
Well, we could try one of those Happy Yak meals.
Where are those?
It's in the breakfast bin.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're there. There are a couple options.
Ooh, these are so good. Yeah, so in the hammer, Happy Yak, Mary Berry couscous. Probably eat them on the road, but we're gonna cook Wesley a couple eggs and also make ourselves some coffee and get going. But anyways, yeah, totally random, weird place. We ended up probably not supposed to be even doing this, but I don't think anyone cares, because literally we pulled in late and we're leaving early, and we're leaving the place like we were never here. So it worked out pretty good, I guess. But anyways, I'm gonna get the stove going here.
Use a bottled water. Brilliant.
Hey, this is the reality of things out here.
Perfect.
Tastes like rice pudding.
Oh.
Good old instant oatmeal.
Yeah.
Be sure to eat ladylike.
Is that how ladies are supposed to eat?
Nice. All right. Well, we are out of here. Want to let the truck warm up a bit? We just put the foot down to take some pressure off the suspension. What's the little one?
Right through Saskatchewan today.
You getting thirsty and hungry? You slept in today. Well, we got into the prairies late last night, so this is our first real view of the prairie, but we can make a lot better time driving through this flat land than through the rugged country north of Lake Superior. How are you feeling about everything, Tori?
Feeling pretty good today.
Where are we going to make it to today?
Ideally past Edmonton. I was thinking, I don't know, I just saw a place called Fox Creek or something like that, somewhere around there.
Couple of moose, 3 moose. Got some snowy conditions here. Hopefully this storm doesn't last too long, but it's looking pretty sketchy. Got my Cold Steel 4 Max knife. It's S35VN steel. It's a high-end folding knife. It is excellent at protecting yourself against grizzly bears, blocking machine gun fire, and cutting tomatoes. There we go. Little sandwich break underway here in the beautiful town of Theodore, Saskatchewan.
Look at those tomato slices. They're so perfect. Do you want some on yours?
Sure.
One.
Here, just take them all because I'm going to go close up the back.
Oh. Thank you so much. That's great.
Look at those sandwiches.
Yumbo.
Little pit stop to gas up. Still in Saskatchewan. Making a couple sandwiches, you know? Making a couple sandwiches. Emergency Red Bull. See ya. a good eating sandwich. This is the way to do it, eh? Way cheaper, way yummier, way healthier than just stopping at fast food places.
The tomato adds a lot to it.
We don't have to interact with anybody. So much safer from a COVID perspective. It's a train track here.
Wesley may be pooing right now. One of those fence posts or something?
Turn left towards Saskatchewan 16 West, then turn right onto Saskatchewan 16 West.
What way did it come in? This way? So I just found, like, I actually searched Alberta rest stops.
Yeah.
And there's like a map view. Based on the way that we're going, there's like only one past Edmonton. Like going up towards like Dawson Creek.
Okay.
Which is where the route we're going.
Yeah.
So, I don't know if we're gonna make it that far though, because it's about 11 hours from here.
Oh, jeez.
And it's already 11 o'clock.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. How are we doing today?
I feel like we're doing pretty good time-wise.
Yeah. I think so too. Running back to Saskatoon, sing another prairie to eat something in a medicine hat. Running back to Saskatoon. Don't fill my code, please. So, road trip night 3. We are well into Alberta and we are out of the Great Plains. We got the heater going. There's the fan. It's heated with a heat strip in there, and then air blows over that heat strip. You can hear the fan blasting on the ceiling. It's nice and toasty. And overall, we've had really warm weather. I think it's only like -4 outside. I can just smell that mountain air already. And yeah, tomorrow we're going to, make our way through Alberta and into BC. So we're going to be on the Alaska Highway tomorrow, and it's going to be a very different ball game than this nice wide paved road that we're on right now. We just found a place at the side of the highway. This is actually a campground, but it's closed for the season. So we just pulled up to, where the snow had been plowed and posted up here. No issues there. Beautiful big trees all around, and a great place to call home for the night. Pretty good little setup in here. You got all these storage compartments here, but yet underneath it, there's more than enough room for your feet. Good amount of room in here.
For those who read.
Reading lights. What?
Right now I want no lights because I want to go to sleep.
You tired?
So tired, oh my gosh.
Me too. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. cod though. Easy, man. Tori cuts the cheese a lot.
Can't help it. Yes. That's inside out. Well, just finished cooking breakfast and just a few more things left to do before we can hit the road. Still pretty early, so I think we'll make some good distance today. Let's see what Wesley's up to in there. Hi! What are you doing? You just hanging out in here? You're a booger.
Well, here we are, the morning of day 4 of our adventure. We're out of the Great Plains, but we are going to be heading into the mountains. We're going to make it to the Alaska Highway today, and we pulled off a perfect little spot by the road late last night to camp. A beautiful full moon this morning when we woke up, and we're going to basically just get pushing on. But before we leave, I'm going to refill the generator because it runs our heat, and that's one less thing I got to do when we get to camp. So what I do is I brought a siphon. So this is a fancy siphon because it has a pump. So that way I can actually refill the gas tank and refill the generator from the jerry can on the roof without having to unstrap it, which is super, super convenient. So I'm just going to do that now. Good idea. Perfect.
Sorry. hours almost on the dot. 1,700 kilometers left.
Yeah.
Start.
Entering Peace River country. This is actually the Smoky River that we're crossing now. We're going to be in Grand Prairie any minute.
A little bit of water there. You can see it now. It's in the branch.
Yes, yeah. Wesley didn't like when I let the cold air blast in on him to film out the window. We're heading into some more mountainous country here. I think this is just a big, deeply recessed valley on over a river heading towards Grand Prairie. So yeah, we're definitely going to be on the Alaska Highway today. Just crawl up the hill. Cruising through the northern Alberta town of Grand Prairie right now. Sunny times. This way to Alaska. What's the outdoor temperature?
1 degree.
1 degree. It's like unseasonably warm here. Sweet. This past Monday it was minus 40 in Whitehorse, Yukon, where we're going. So we're not expecting this to keep up for too long, but also it's a little concerning because we need winter conditions for the stuff we're going to be doing in the Yukon. So we're hoping that those winter conditions keep going. But anyways, yeah, cool to be in Grand Prairie. And is it Grand Prairie or Grand Prairie? Grand Prairie. Grand Prairie.
I don't know, it's spelled with an E.
I think it's Grand, G-R-A-N-D-E.
Yeah.
So it's Grand Prairie.
I think so.
So it's a French name, I guess the voyageurs named it. This is close to the Peace River, which is a main travel route, and actually was one of the only original ways to get to the Northwest Territories. You had to by water was on the Peace River was part of that route. Okay, well, it has been nearly 4 days of driving and we are finally at mile 0 of the Alaska Highway. I got out just to take a picture of the sign and read the plaque, and a guy pulled up in a truck and told Tori, well, he basically scared the crap out of Tori. Tori, did a guy just roll in here and tell what just happened?
So, as we pulled up to this sign, a truck pulled up beside me while Jim was getting some pictures and asked if we're heading north, and I said yes, and he said, well, just be careful because there's a huge snowstorm expected in the mountains, and he said, word for word, once the mountains get snowy, they're something like that. Maybe that's not word for word, but he definitely used the F word, which scared me a little bit. So anyways, he told us to watch the weather. I don't know what that means. I don't know how bad it's going to be, but yeah, he's like, it's been beautiful the last couple of days, but we're expecting a snowstorm in this region and up in Fort Nelson. And he said, you know, once the mountain roads get snowy, they're basically. So.
How are you feeling?
Well, that makes me extremely